Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Mira, and I will be playing Sammy Jax today. And with me is my very wonderful friend and co-conspirator.
Hello, everyone, and I'll be playing Gille Trebble, but he sounds like this. And I'm Heartless, by the way. Hello.
This FPS takes place kind of right after Simon Says, the two-parter, where y'all kicked my villain Simon Sinclair's ass in like 3 rounds, and I am still so proud of you guys. But yeah, so Gil, or should I say Tremolo Note,
who's on watch.
Yep, you are on watch, and everyone is still asleep. Do you mind rolling me perception real quick?
Yep. Oh, that's a nat 20. Holy crap.
Okay, and I just realized I needed to roll a thing just to see how things are panning out. Oh, okay. With 5. Oh boy. You, as you're the only one awake, you immediately notice when there is a kind of gasp, and Sammy sits straight up, and in the firelight you can see his eyes are incredibly wide and just absolutely, his shading is absolutely very deep dark purple as he kind of just sits up and kind of just takes several deep breaths trying to calm himself down.
So Gil is going to get up and try to quietly walk over. Let's see how well that goes. Ah, yes, that's fine. That's a 15 plus 2. That's a 17.
Yeah, no, that would beat Sammy's perception, his base perception. Just realized I had not actually pulled up his sheet. Whoops.
Well, the point is to not wake Marjolin or Arata, who are also sleeping around the fire.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's high enough that you're very quiet, and you're so quiet though that Sammy does not notice you approaching. And what are you gonna do?
Gil's going to clap his hand over Sammy's mouth and then lean into Sammy's field of view and go, "Hey, hey, shh, there's still more people sleeping." I'm trailing into Irish because, wow, I cannot hold an accent. There's still more people sleeping.
There is a very muffled shh, because your hand is over Sammy's mouth. And actually, make a dex save.
Da, 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 da. Okay, 12 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, with an 18, you definitely don't manage to get solidly smacked in the solar plexus by a very panicked barbarian.
Calm down, it's just me.
Have you let go of Sam's mouth? now.
No, he's popped over the other side of Sammy, and he says, "Sammy, are you gonna calm down and not talk very loudly? That they're still sleeping. Not
Sammy's
if you agree."
Sammy's hands kind of just wrap around the collar of your
Trench coat.
trench coat, not really lifting you or anything, but just kind of grabbing onto you as he kind of registers that it's Gil and not someone who is about to hurt him. And he just kind of, his shading kind of slowly starts to fade to a more lilac instead of like a very deep dark royal purple.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, there's like the tiniest fractions of a nod, but his eyes are still very wide as he kind of is trying to like look around the camp and stuff, because just he got a 5 on his whiz save, my dude.
Alright, I'm going to release your mouth. Stay quiet, okay? He very slowly pulls his hand away.
Gil, don't do that.
If you want to actually, like, talk or whatever, we should walk away from the fire.
Okay. Just don't do that again, please.
Sure. Gil's going to get up because he was kind of half kneeling.
Mm-hmm. And Sammy's gonna get up as well. I should roll stealth to see how well Sammy manages to do that. D25. Oh, a dirty 23. He's very quiet as he sneaks away from the campfire.
I'm not gonna roll again, if that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, no.
I'm gonna use that 7 chain.
No, please.
I'm not gonna attempt fade.
No, you were perfectly sneaky. I'm not gonna make you re-roll. This was just because Sammy's getting up for the first time.
Mm-hmm. So, Gil leads Sammy around the back of Stoffley's, who's just kind of mildly munching and singeing grass.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Sammy kind of fondly pats Stoffley's on like where like the shoulder would be.
Mm-hmm. The hard bony shoulder.
Yep. Just kind of. He's happy to see Stoffley's again.
Stoffley's goes. And when they're far enough away from the other people, Gil just kind of turns around and just kind of leans against a tree. And he raises his eyebrows at Sammy and go, "So, Nightmare?"
Yeah, I should have known it would have happened.
He starts like patting himself. I don't think I have another Lulu Pop.
I have some in my inventory. I should have taken one before I fell asleep, but I was so tired. I just was so glad to be out, and I should have taken one.
Yeah, as he reaches into his pocket, he instead and does not pull out a Lulipop because he does not have one. He instead pulls out a record. He looks at it for a moment and puts it back.
It's fine, Gil. I'll take one from my own hammer space when I go back to bed. But
yeah,
I don't want to go to sleep right now. I don't want to sleep. It's. He told me I wouldn't forget. He was right.
Don't mind me. Gil's gonna look kind of contemplative for a moment. That was cocked. Let me roll it again. Okay. Yeah, he looks kind of contemplative for a moment. He goes, well, certainly hope he doesn't forget my parting gift then.
What? The way you threatened him?
Yeah. Because, I was completely serious.
If you do go after him, if he does escape, can you just stab him through the heart for me, okay?
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get up. Afterwards. But, no, I told Arata that I'd help Arata do this for him. And, well, I don't like breaking my promises.
Yeah, how did you all find me? Find him?
Let's see, I think there was a bitch named Red that we went to talk to.
Sammy kind of just blinks. Because he's just like, Red, who? Because Red never actually introduced herself to Sammy in Barks and Files. He had no idea who the fuck she was.
I don't know, she was some kind of real kind involved in Sinclair's business.
I'm just actually going to roll history for him to see if he actually remembers them turning in Red. Okay, that's just a straight D20. Yeah, no, he just kind of blinks and is just like, huh, okay.
By the way, it was Lynn, the detective stagehand over there, who took us to go, interrogate her or whatever.
Okay. So, yeah, Lynn would know about stuff. That makes sense.
Well, she seems to have been on this particular case for a while, so.
Yeah, I called her before everything went down, and she let me know Sinclair was back. So this Red told you guys that Sinclair would be taking me and the others here?
No, she said to go look at, his abandoned warehouse, and that we'd probably find a paper trail, which, geez, what a, amateur move. To not burn down your paper trail.
Okay, that's a 12. If you want, you can roll insight.
Ah, yes, I love rolling insight when I get a negative too. Ah, yes. 4 minus 2 is 2.
Yeah, no, you kind of see Sammy's shading kind of darkened to purple a little bit, like a more rich purple for a moment, and slightly edged with black, but you don't really get why there's the black and the purple.
But Gil remembers that black is a bad color.
Yep. But you don't know why there's two colors there. You just kind of see Sammy's face kind of contort a little bit at the mention of the warehouse.
So yeah, after we found the nice little paper trail he left behind him, we raced over to the closest port. 'Cause, well, you can't go to Faruma without sailing.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, did never mind. Never mind.
What? Well, you're not going back to sleep right now, so if you're not going to go back to sleep, you might as well talk. And there goes my accent drift again. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It's just drifting into Irish.
Yeah, because you had no fears before this where you had that accent, right?
Yes. You know, screw it. I'm not gonna... Gil's gonna drop his accent because nobody else is awake.
Sammy just kind of looks away from you, Gil, and kind of rubs at his wrist and is just, what did you see there, Gil? I know you found paperwork or some stupid real kind bullshit, but what'd you see?
Kind of something I would have, expected to see.
Expected?
Gil's gonna just kind of look away, just kind of rub at the back of his neck and goes, well, cages?
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys did find it then?
Mm-hmm.
What, Gil, what do you think about all of this? Me?
He's gonna look back and just kind of wrinkle his eyebrows. What do you mean?
A hero doesn't get locked up in a cage, Gil. It's happened so many damn times. What do you think, Gil? What do you think of me with this?
Gil just he just kind of looks down at the ground, kind of scuffs his foot against the dirt. I was kind of caught up in that hero villain damsel thing for a while, but Bond's right. Uh shouldn't shouldn't we just be whoever we are and not label it at all? He just kind of shrugs.
That sounds nice.
I've been trying that for while I was traveling.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was nice to just be me and not really care about what other people thought, I guess. He looks back up at you and gives a kind of sharp smile.
Sammy kind of searches your face, Gil, and he kind of just... But... Does... I'm not...
You're not what? You're not Sammy?
No. I'm Sammy as much as I can be, but I'm... What if they twisted me into something that He kind of trails off and kind of rubs at the back of his neck, and it's just... Back there, all I wanted to do was stab Sinclair through the chest.
Gil just kind of looks away and into the distance, lifts his hands up and puts them behind his head. You remember what I said, right? On our date.
About monsters.
Mm-hmm. If Arata hadn't convinced me otherwise, well, I had him under my boot. Would have been really easy.
Yeah, it really would have been, and it kind of... He kind of smiles a bit, and it's just, yeah, it really would have been easy.
Only reason why I didn't is because, well, Arata said that it was just kind of giving him an easy way out.
But if he was just dead, then it would just be over.
That's not true. Not really. Because you see, there was more than just the paper trail when we were there at the warehouse.
Or...
Yeah. Sinclair had some connections to other people, to this this lady that my family used to take me along when they performed there, and we always brought guards to make sure none of us disappeared around her. Ugh.
Of course, he would have more connections.
And then there was this, let's see, Sly Creed, and a letter encouraging Simon to, I don't know, interact with this organization called the 13th Order. I don't think I've ever heard of them, though.
That's concerning, actually. I always thought that Sinclair was alone. Like, I knew that he had people, I knew he had customers, but I was so wrapped up in just avoiding him. Damn it. He kind of just smacks one of the trees that he was kind of just nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Not Alfred. Damn it.
Unfortunately, even when you cut off the head of the snake, sometimes the body grows 2 more heads and it's a hydra. That's how criminal organizations in the underworld work, Sammy. You have to stamp it out if you really want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Lynn's got all the evidence.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad Lynn has it. How did you guys stop him from teleporting away?
Gil is going to reach into his hammer space, and I'm going to roll hammer space. That's a 10. Alright, he pulls out the cube that he had picked up. And yeah, that's 10. And holds it in his palm and just kind of wiggles it around. Oh, you see, Red said that he had this device that let him teleport around and such. So we kept aiming for it, and when it dropped on the ground near me, I picked it up.
Sammy's eyes, like, immediately, like, there's, like, an exclamation point that, like, pops up above his head, and then his eyes just narrow, and he's just like, so that's what he was holding in the alleyway. Damn it! Oh, that's how he did it. Oh, man, I just thought it was a spell.
Nope, it was this object. And, well, once we took it from him, he couldn't do anything. Also, I think March blinded him, because when March went up on top of that, like, cart thing, he started screaming about his eyes, and he fell off backwards.
So that's why he was over there?
Yeah.
I don't remember everything that happened there, but you guys took him out, and I remember Arata's voice in the golden haze. It was both terrifying and relieving to know you guys were there.
Man, if only I could have kept up the ruse for longer.
What, did someone figure you out?
Yeah, you
The
did.
Gille Trebble?
You did. But you didn't at first.
No, because you're really damn good.
He just kind of gestures with the cube before putting it back into his pocket.
You're damn good, Gille Trebble. And he's kind of looking at you again. If you want, you can roll insight.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that's a 5. It's a 3.
Plus, you have no idea why he's looking at you that way, Gil.
Gil just kind of puffs out his chest. He's very proud of his skills. He's a very good liar.
And for the audience, the look is incredibly exasperated but fond. Because it's Gil. It's Gil and him being a trickster and just holds up my boy. He's a pining mess.
Gil grins for a moment and then he deflates. Oh yeah, and Errata figured me out. I shouldn't have mentioned about Psychopomp.
Oh.
Well,
Errata's smart.
Yeah, but I should have known that Psychopomp being the,
Your tell?
Yeah, because no one else worships Psychopomp. Which is really sad. He needs more friends.
He does need more friends. Though, Gil, I told you to get out of town. You can change color just like me. You were as in much danger as I was.
Yeah?
Just...
Did you really think that I would just run?
No.
Then why are you admonishing me right now?
Because I'm mad at you, damn it. But he's like smiling as he says it.
Well, I had to check out this detective stagehand you kept speaking about. I wasn't very familiar with her.
Yeah, we met a case or so ago in Halloween Town. It's a really cool place. I think you would actually really like it.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Also, I was gonna look her up anyways because this really weird person named Lethological Beckford.
Oh, you met Lethy?
Yes. She's certainly something.
Sammy's gonna roll insight on that.
Mm-hmm.
Insight is +1. Okay. And that's a 3. God damn it, Sammy.
She is certainly something. You don't know what kind of something.
Sammy kind of just tilts his head and is just like, yeah, she's something, all right. I had to teach her about. It makes sense though, considering she was barely manifested by the time I actually met her.
Oh yeah, she told me about that. Accused of murder.
Yeah. Whew.
It was certainly a tale.
Yeah, no, and try being the person who's trying to help exonerate her, and then having a crazy psycho lady try and oh boy.
Crazy psycho lady. Yeah. At least it wasn't my sister.
Yeah. How is she doing, by the way?
Still haven't caught sight of Thrall yet. So
Yeah.
I've been just looking out. The hospital's doing their job. Keeping her alive.
Is she comfortable there, do you think?
I don't know. I haven't really been back there.
Yeah, it would be hard.
I can't yell at someone who's like that.
No. Hard to yell at someone like that. Yeah,
His jacket shifts from the orange it had been to red and then to gray.
I wish she would have stopped.
I don't think anything that I would have done would have stopped her. Not even what I was considering as I got right up in front of her.
What were you considering, Gil?
Stabbing her. Right through, making her go unconscious. Anything to make her stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's more of an idiot than I am. Obviously.
I think stubbornness is a family trait, Gil. Because look at you, you're really stubborn. And I'm glad you're so stubborn that you came even when I said not to.
Ask Marcel and Bon. They will tell you that I don't listen. Hell, even ask Blob.
Someone tells you not to do the thing, and you go and do the thing anyways. Even just to spite them.
That's how I ended up blowing up a Dodo Studios rooftop. Although, that was more Bob going, no, 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 no. As I threw the lit dynamite.
I remember you made such a damn entrance at your when we were going to fight your sister.
Well, I didn't want to go through the front door. That's not as dramatic. I bought those Melody Malt things.
You sang really good using those.
That's because they keep me from doing what I really sound like when I sing.
Yeah, It must be a lot more difficult singing normally, huh?
Last time I sang, let's see, that poor dog was whimpering, and everyone except for Bon was like, wow, you could really destroy people with that.
Bon, sorry, Gil, you just, I can see it now. Weaponized Sonic singing. Just scream! Make all of your enemies cower in fear of your voice. Not because you're charming, though you are, but because. Ow.
Yep, that's me. He does not look very happy about that.
You know, it doesn't matter that you can't really sing. You're still charming. You tell really good stories. And you make me laugh.
He smiles kind of warily, and his jacket flips back to the normal orange. Yeah. The only reason why I bought them was because, well, it'd be really ironic if I took her down while I was singing.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, let's see, you guys wouldn't have collapsed from how absolutely horrible it sounds.
Yeah, but you know, one of these times you should maybe when not everyone is asleep. I even if it makes my ears bleed, so to speak, I would like to hear you sing. At least once. Just to say I have.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, let's see. Sammy's persuasion is a +4. Ah, that's a nat 1! No! Nice, please! I want this!
Gil's just going to look at Sammy and go, you don't want to hear me sing. Trust me. You don't.
But Gil, at least once. I want to experience it, even if I have to use curing wounds or some shit, as if it's just as bad as you say it is.
You need a little more than just cure wounds to help you with that. I think that poor dog couldn't hear for like a day afterwards. I don't know. Bon and I just kind of flew off before they could do anything to us, or to me at least.
Did Big Spawn just kind of scoop you up and woo, there they go, flying off into the sunset?
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, they've done it a time before. Helped me escape from my actions. or from the consequences of my actions.
Gil, Trebble, facing consequences for his actions? Amazing.
Yeah, I've never done that. Except he just kind of raises his hand and presses his chest. They weren't there that time.
Sammy kind of. The joking manner of him kind of softens. I'm glad you have them when you need them, Gil.
It's kind of surprising. Well, having Sandy, Bob, and Marcel was kind of surprising too. So, really, should I stop being surprised?
Yeah, kind of like I should be stop being surprised when you show up when I'm not expecting it. Are you okay, Gil?
Smile kind of wanes from his face. And he just kind of stretches and leans a little heavier back against the tree. That's a loaded question now, isn't it?
I mean, we've been having a loaded conversation already.
Oh yeah, that's kind of why I've been trying to distract you and just get around to answering some things. I'm very good at it, aren't I?
You are. You're very good, Gil Trebble, at darting and being very, very sneaky.
I know they know I'm very good at it, and he kind of just waves off towards the unknown.
And Sammy just kind of looks at you, Gil, and raises an eyebrow. And just, you gonna answer the question, or are you gonna be a squirmy little bastard?
I told you it was a complicated question. I'm fine. Gotta roll deception. Ah, yes, natural 20.
God damn it!
That's a 27 in total.
I can't even on insight. I can't beat that. He has a +1 to his insight. God damn it! Sammy kind of just looks at you, Gil, and it's like, no one got hurt rescuing me, but I know you saw some disturbing stuff while hunting Sinclair down.
You know, there's a lot of that disturbing stuff in the underworld. Just because I haven't participated in any of it doesn't mean I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, no, even if you do need to talk to someone about stuff, you can talk to me or someone else. You know, like I I want to be there for you, Gil. Um, like you've been for me.
Is that what friends do?
Mm-hmm. That's what friends do. We look out for each other. We have each other's backs. And we've done that pretty well for situational stuff, but afterwards, we're supposed to have each other's backs after the crisis is over. And I want to start doing better about being your friend, Gil. So if you need to talk or just even not think about what's bothering you for a bit, just a little bit, we could platonically have a chase or something. Because chasing you is fun, and I hope you being a squirmy bastard and me chasing after you is still fun, even if it's not with the subtext that we had before.
I think it'd be still fun. Maybe I'll run a... Well... There's a lot to do in Toontown, I suppose. Maybe even in the capital. I haven't been there yet.
You know, I haven't been to the capital either. Gil Trebble having a night on the town.
Yeah, I wonder how tight the security is on the palace.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be the heist of the century, wouldn't it?
It would. But also that means I would have to deal with palace guards because there's no way I wouldn't be able to just waltz in there and try and stop you because I would Kill if you tried to hide It's like Sammy's just kind of starting to think about the logistics and everything he's going to have to do if Gil actually does this. Because just like, oh dear God.
Yeah, I think he's keeping his laughter quiet enough. It's not gonna wake up the camp.
Yeah, you just kind of treated with the oh dear God face from Sammy, and I'm really quickly just gonna roll a thing because he did wake. This is like really belated, but Sammy did wake up. So let me just roll a quick perception from my boy to see if he notices a thing, and you can roll perception too to notice.
Okay. Another nat 20. Wow.
So, Sammy doesn't really notice this, but Gil, you kind of notice, kind of in the faint flickering of the firelight, that's a bit different, because like you're looking at Sammy's face and looking at you realize that you're able to see his mouth. There's no mask in sight, and you look a little closer, and yep, Sammy's had a redesign. And Sammy's kind of just oblivious to the fact that he's like kind of gesturing with a cloak that's kind of half falling onto his arms and stuff. Like he doesn't notice that his outfit has completely changed.
Gil's gonna laugh and just kind of point up at Sammy's face.
Why are you pointing at me? What's on my face?
What is on your face, or what's not on your face?
What's not on my... And he kind of just reaches up and pats his cheek, and then it's like, wait, what? Kind of feels around his neck. Nope, no mask. And then he kind of, his hand touches the white circle brooch that clasps his new cloak around his throat, and he's just like, what?
You know, I've always said that capes are really awesome.
I just kind of feel like he like kind of does like a spin around trying to take in everything, and he's like, I a redesign now? I mean, yeah, he's I'm gonna his voice kind of raises, so yeah, just gonna
roll us down. Because we do at least have
Okay, but imagine he manages to keep his voice from like squeaking so much that it wakes everybody, but like he's just kind of like, what?
Gil's just like, shh.
Just what? What? I guess this makes sense. Okay.
Gil is grinning.
Okay. Do I look okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
Gil's tail just like flicks up and down behind him, and he's just grinning with a very fiendish smile.
I was not expecting you to agree. Thank you. Thank you.
He just kind of sticks out his forked tongue for a moment and goes,
Gil, when we get back to Toontown, are you gonna stay?
Do you want Gil or Tremolo Note? Because, part of the reason why I was in disguise is because we're dealing with a high-profile detective. And he points towards Lynn.
Yeah.
What if she turns me in for the numerous amount of crimes that I've participated in here in Toontown? Not even to mention the stuff I did in Dreamworkers. I'm a federal criminal.
Lynn doesn't turn in bad people.
Gil just kind of goes, "That doesn't make any sense, Sammy."
You helped in this case. She
She doesn't
wouldn't.
turn in bad people. You must be
Fuck.
really tired, Sammy.
No, the voice actor said the line wrong. She doesn't turn in good people, is what I meant to say. She, at least right now, you helped with this case, Gil. You helped a lot of people, even if it was for the sake of helping me.
Don't tell anyone that, please. At least attribute it to Tremolo Note helping people, because I, Gil Trebble, I don't help people. Nope. No. I don't help people in general. No. No.
You definitely have to keep your reputation up.
I mean, if anyone, even like at the villain convention, heard that I helped people, and he just kind of like pulls his hands out from behind his head and gestures wildly with his hands. They'd take back my con card. I couldn't go. Again.
Well,
That'd be so disappointing.
villains have a con?
Yeah.
Like a convention?
Yeah. Why wouldn't they? Don't heroes have a con? Don't anti-heroes have a con? Something like that.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, Gil. Before you asked me to be your nemesis, I never even thought about the labels of a hero, a villain, or anything like that.
Well, it's very important in Einquill as I understand it.
I mean, it makes sense. I think detectives generally don't go running around calling themselves heroes, so to speak. They're just detectives. Oh, one sec.
Mm-hmm. We will take this moment to let you know that the Villain Con has booked a something nearby. Except, no, it hasn't. You didn't hear it from here. You didn't hear it from me. Nobody said anything. Right? Winky face. You back, Mira? Mira. When will Mira return from the war?
Can you guys hear me?
There you are.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look through my recording and see if it actually picked up, because I swear I was muted, but it was picking up my voice, at least registering, it looked like, as I was talking, because I'm muted on my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to go look and see if that actually caught the conversation I had with my dad or not.
It's okay. I didn't catch it. I'm recording, so
Yeah, I know. Like I'm saying, like if my recording, you'll probably have to upload.
yeah, it's chill.
Anyways. Fuck! I lost my train of thought.
So Sammy was like, "Well, before detectives are just detectives."
Yeah. Yeah, detectives were just detectives. Didn't label themselves as heroes or villains or anti-heroes because he was basically going to say that wasn't the genre of plot that we involved ourselves in, at least not the type of detective plot that I always seem to get dragged into.
That's fair. I kind of started my career as a villain being chased by someone because plot kept throwing him in my way.
Wasn't that Jay?
Mm-hmm. I almost ran him over the first time. I stole the carriage, okay? And, like, I almost ran him over. And the next time, I think it was, what happened? Oh, yeah, I was doing a bank robbery, and he was just there at the bank.
You know, I think it's really funny how the plot tried to throw me at you, and then I decided to say, peck the plot, and grabbed your hand and ran.
It's always funny how that works.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm really glad you decided to try and take me hostage that day, Gil. Because otherwise, I wouldn't have you to be my friend. And chasing you has been a hell of a ride.
The ride's not over yet.
Good. And to answer your question about whether Gil or Tremolo, I think you should go with what makes you feel best. Because even though I can vouch for the rest of the party for days, it's honestly up to you. And if you show up as Tremolo Note, is it okay if I call you Trem?
Gil thinks for a moment. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I better get into practice because you're still wearing your Trem face.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there, but I'll probably still be my cousin.
Okay. Well, Tremolo, you're just as handsome as your cousin.
Oh, that's what he likes to think.
You, Gil, Trem, you really do really good disguises.
Thanks. Well, it's one of the most fun things I have doing. Besides, stealing from museums.
The that museum that you decided to try and steal with your friend, that was a weird museum, Gil. That was fun.
Yeah, I picked it because I'd been there before, but it didn't have as many levels. You see, and I think we should end it here with Gil telling Sammy of the time him and Tally stole from that museum, and about the painting that he still left behind at his home. We're gonna pan out of this little scene of Gil just kind of distracting Sammy
Mm-hmm.
until they both go to sleep.
Yep, both of them basically effectively taking watch together.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming to listen to our FBS.
Yes, thank you very much.
Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Bye.